Good morning, my dear students. Today I begin the English literature class and I begin with a poem titled as The Patriot. So, my dear students, you might wonder what you understand by a poem. A poem is the inner expression of a person. It can be anything about. It depends on the person and the surroundings in which a person lives. Today we are going to learn a poem titled as The Patriot, written by Robert Browning. Before we move on to the poem, let's see something about this particular person who has written the poem titled as The Patriot. So as we move on with the poem, I will give you the word meaning of the words that you may not be familiar with. So let's see something about this particular person. Robert Browning is a great poet born in Italy. He is considered as one of the most important Victorian poets. He was married to Elizabeth Barrett, a contemporary senior poet, and she has a lasting influence on him. His poems essentially deal with religious and moral aspects. He has taken dramatic monologue to a greater heights. So this is something about the person called Robert Browning. He was a great poet and he was married to Elizabeth Barrett, another senior poet, and she had left an everlasting influence on this particular person called Robert Browning. And his poems are mainly dealing with religious and moral aspects. And there is a term that is written here, dramatic monologue. And I will tell you what you mean by the term called dramatic monologue. It is defined as a poem written in the form of a speech of an individual character. So it's a poem written in the form of a speech about an individual character. And what is its speciality? It will have the narrative sense of the speaker's history, which means we are talking through this particular dramatic monologue, we will be speaking about the history of the speaker and the psychological insight into his character. Which means we will be dealing with the history of the speaker and also the psychological insight into the character of the person. So please understand the term called dramatic monologue. It means a poem written in the form of a speech of an individual character. It will have both the history of the speaker and the psychological insight into the character that is given in the particular poem. Now let's see about the poem. The poem will tell you how the fortune of a person can be changed in one moment or in 1 second. And the poet will tell you or describe this concept with the example of a patriot, which means the poem reflects how the fortune can be changed in one's life, which means how the fortune of a person can be changed, and that particular change of fortune is described with the example of a patriot. I will give you a small description about this particular poem. Once a patriot was a hero for the people, but at the end he has become a big zero for the same people. Once a people welcomed the patriot with so much love and care, and now the same people have condemned the patriot to death. So this is how the fortune changes in one's life, and he has taken the example of the patriot to tell how the fortune can be changed in one's life. The next thing that we must learn is about the different themes that are given in this particular poem. The first theme that is given, portrayed means given by the poet, is the is the inconstant attitude of the people. Inconstant means the attitude of the people is getting changed every now and then. There is no consistency for the attitude of the people. Why it is given? The patriot was loved and welcomed by the people once, and the same people have condemned the patriot to death. Which means the inconstant attitude of the people, which means the change of attitude in the people. That's the first theme that is portrayed by the poet. Another theme that is dealt by the poet is the aspect of rise and fall in glory. Which means one moment you would be at the top of the hill, next moment you are a big zero, you are down to the earth. Which means the aspect of rise and fall in the glory. The poet or the patriot experiences both love and rejection within a span of 1 year. Once the patriot was a hero, now he is a big zero. That is the rise and fall in the glory of a person. Another aspect that is dealt by the poet is the concept of faith in God. The patriot believes that though he did not receive the reward for the work he had done for the people in the world, he has the belief that there is God who is going to reward him. The patriot feels that the people, or he has not received a proper reward from the people for all the works that he had done for them. So he has the belief that there is God who is going to reward him. So these are the three important themes that are given in this particular poem. So remember something about the poet. Learn the concept called a dramatic monologue and the three various themes that are given in this particular poem. So before we move on to the poem stanza by stanza, I will give a small summary of this particular poem called The Patriot. So as we begin the poem, we can see the patriot is being welcomed by the people. People come to the place, people come from their homes, everywhere there is people have come with the flowers, the path is decorated, the church bells are ringing, there is a festive mood among the people because they are receiving their hero called the patriot. So he is like a hero for them, and the patriot experiences the love of the people, the grand welcome that is given by the patriot. And he has done everything for the people, which means he has done what a human person could do in his life. He has done everything for the people, but the patriot does not receive the reward that he was expecting. There was some misunderstanding, or there were some misdeeds that were done by the patriot, which is not clearly given in this particular poem, which turns the fortune of this particular patriot. Within a span of 1 year, the same patriot was welcomed by the people. He is at the place where he is going to be hanged. Now there are no people, there are no flowers, there is no grand reception, nothing, and the same people are accusing him and they are condemning him to death. So this is about the poem called The Patriot. Now let's go to the first stanza. So I have underlined the words that you may not be familiar with, so try to understand the word meaning. It was roses, roses all the way, with myrtle mixed in my path like mad. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway, the church spires flamed, such flags they had a year ago on this very day. So as the poem begins, we have a flashback. And what do you see in the flashback? It was roses, roses all the way, which means the whole way was decorated with roses. You know why do we use the roses? We use roses for decoration. So the complete way was decorated with roses. with myrtle. Myrtle means it is a small type of tree that has white or pink flowers. So the complete way is decorated with roses, with myrtle, like mad, which means like a mad people, or the people have completely or nicely decorated the path with roses, with myrtle. And next thing, the house roofs seem to heave and sway. Heave and sway means moving, which means the house roofs, the house tops are moving with the people, which means the complete house roofs are filled with the people, which means the people have come to see the hero. The church spires, spires means structure of the church, flame, flame means decorated with the flags. So this is how the poem begins, which means the complete way was filled with roses and myrtle. The house roofs or the house tops seem to move because of the people, because of the rush of the people, because the people have come to see their hero. The church is decorated with the flags, and this is how their hero, the patriot, is going to be welcomed. So that's the first stanza that will tell you how the patriot was welcomed by the people. Now moving on to the second stanza. The air broke into a mist with bells. The old walls rocked with a crowd and cries. Had I said, good folk, mere noise repels, but give me your son from yonder skies, they had answered, and afterward what else? Which means, again continuing with the welcome that was given by the people. Now we will see the response of the patriot. The air broke into a mist with bells, which means because of the ringing of the church bells, the air seemed, or the air turned into a mist. Which means the church bells are ringing and the air was turned into a mist. The old walls rocked with the crowd and cries, which means the buildings were filled with the people and their shoutings. Had I said, by chance, if the patriot had asked them, good people, I do not require these noises alone, which means I do not require these noises that you are making. But if I had asked the sun from the skies, which means if I had told the people I need the sun from the skies, the people would have replied to me, and after that, what else do you require? After giving the sun, what else do you require? So this is the reception that is given by the people. The air that was turned into a mist because of the church bells. The complete buildings were filled with the people and the noise made by the people. And if the patriot had told the people, I do not require these noises, or just let's stop these noises and let me get, or try to give me the sun from the sky, the people would have replied, after giving you the sun, what else do you require? So this is the reception given by the people, or this is a royal welcome that was given to the patriot. So repels meaning is to put off, means let's stop this noise and get me the sun from the skies. Yonder means over there. I hope you have understood the first two stanzas. Now moving on to the third one. Alack, it was I who leaped at the sun to give it my loving friends to keep. Not man could do, have I left undone. And you see my harvest, what I reap this very day. Now a year is run. Now is telling what was done by the patriot. Alack means an expression of sorrow or regret. It was I. It is not the people who did anything. It was I. It was the patriot who leaped. Leaped means jumped at the sun. Which means the reference is given to Icarus, who was jumping towards the sun and who died because of the heat of the sun. So that's the reason it is given here. It was a patriot who jumped at the sun and lost his life. Which means it was the patriot who did everything to keep my people happy. Which means it was a patriot who did everything for the people, or to keep the people happy and contented. Not man could do. Not means there was nothing that a person could do which I have not done. Undone means not done. Which means I have done everything possible that a person could do in his or her life. And now you see my harvest. Now you can see the harvest that I get. Means now I see, now I am getting, I am reaping the harvest. This very day, now a year is run. Now after the 1 year, I am receiving the harvest, or I am reaping my harvest. Means now I am going to be killed by the same people. He has done everything for the people, but now the same people are eagerly waiting for the patriot to be killed. I hope you have understood the first 3 stanzas. We'll move on to this particular poem in the coming class too. So if there is any doubt, do not hesitate to ask me. You can message me in the WhatsApp group, or you can call me to understand or to clarify your doubts. So try to understand the poem by yourself. The first 3 stanzas, try to give the explanation, or try to explain the poem to someone else. So that is the way you can understand that you have comprehended this particular poem. I hope you have cleared the first 3 stanzas. There are 3 more stanzas that we will continue in the coming class. So thank you.